Hi, so I'd like to give a quick demo of my Gantt project, and I will show you guys sort of how to create your own Gantt chart and the dashboard sort of tool that we have after. So I will make a plant website, for example, and I will start it tomorrow, and I will put in a bit of detail. So plant, company, website, or greenhouse business that sells plants and gardening tools. And then, for example, you can set it to your number of weeks that you would want, and so for the budget we'll put 10,000, and you can change the methodology to agile or waterfall. As part of this, we've got a few different types, so construction and general engineering and software engineering. I'd love to be able to add some more into this as it goes along, but I'll sort of add a few key team members. So we'll add Bob Johnson as front-end and back-end development. We will add Charlie Leacham as UX design and QA testing. So you can see it adds these as the different team members, and we will also add Alice Smith as project management, and we can add like a different milestone, so company meeting to discuss progress. And so I will add sort of a company meeting on the 11th, and we can add that milestone. We can put in additional notes, so we can add any project details and notes, and the AI will take this into account. And so I will just submit, and as it submits the project, I'll just explain that we can export as a PDF. So I'll export some of the details that it generates. You can export it as a JSON, which you can import into other project management tools. We can export it as a PNG, or we can save the project, which we can save it to your sort of your dashboard. And so as you can see, we've got a project here. We can gather requirements, design the UI, create wireframes. We've got the stuff like the front end and back end development and the testing and deploy the website. And well as this, it's got like a nice little assignee stuff. We can change status of progress and completed. We've got the stuff about key milestones, so we can meet the company to discuss the progress. And we've got like a little description as a sort of markdown stuff, which when we save this, you can edit this, and I'll show that in a second. But as you can see, all of this sort of stuff is just like the project kickoff, requirements, UX, UI, development, testing, all can sort of be helped as part of the process to manage your project and project timelines. So as you can see, it's like sort of exported it as a nice like folder, and you can see as it goes all of this sort of stuff. And so because I currently don't have a membership on this account that I've logged into to show you guys, I will show you a one that we've created previously. And so this is the project description. As you can see, this is the markdown editor where you've got the markdown gone through properly, and you can see, like as you can see, different dates and durations for all the different phases and projects of deployment. We've got additional notes. You can edit this description. We've got like a nice little editor where you can see all the descriptions and the markdown stuff. And yeah, we've got like the project timeline. You can see all the different deployments. This is obviously an old one, so it's got a few sort of leftover bits. As you can see on here, when you highlight, you can say not. You can see the not started and requirement gathering sort of phases, and it'll give you a bit of details and stuff. You can filter by assignee. This is currently hasn't got any assignees because it's an older project. But when you save this, it will add your assignee, so whichever person you've added, and you can change progress and to completed or in progress. And yeah, you can change the sort of tasks. You can add milestones below. You can add tasks below, and you can sort of do this quite dynamically and like edit this dashboard by yourself. As well as you can have like a nice little dashboard which will show you all your different projects. You can create new charts with the tool and save it, do all that sort of good stuff. So that's like what I'd like to show you on this project.